Hello. So, I've gone through the rest. I'm still working through them. Today is Sharron Sharif. The notes from the GoPro Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing. And again, I will tell you this with each of the notes. I highly suggest you make the sacrifices, whatever it takes, for you to go to these events, whether it's the GoPro events, and there's one in October. Again, there's still tickets available, but the next Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing is on April 28th, I think, through the 30th in Vegas at the Mirage. Go to it. Do it. Whatever it takes. You will, it's life-changing going to these events. You learn so much from these people. I can give you the notes. It's a condensed version. Again, I had my 10-month-old, so I couldn't take the best notes, and I couldn't write them fast enough. Even if I didn't have her, I probably wouldn't have been able to write fast enough. Go. Get what you need out of the event. Again, life-changing and definitely worth it. So, the notes I got from Sharron. She said to overcome our fears. Make sure that we have support. It's not just you. There's a whole network. That's why it's called network marketing. Whole network of people out there, and they are all rooting for you. They want you to win. And you want your team to win. And you want people that are not even on your team, on different companies. We all want to root each other on. I've seen a lot of support for the one company in Arizona that's having problems right now. A lot of network marketing companies, they say don't recruit, but support. We really are a very supportive industry. I mean, really, we want each other to win, in all honesty. So we're all here to support each other. That's why I do this. I'm here to support you. But I want you to go so that you can do this next time and not have to watch me. So knowledge. Knowledge is power. And it's true with everything. Knowledge is power. So make sure you're learning. Make sure you're doing, the different things in your life so that you're getting that knowledge, whether it's product knowledge, personal development knowledge. That's huge. But policy knowledge, communication knowledge, how to communicate with people. That's what our business is communicating, how to care for people, be aware of things. Some of the knowledge that you might do might not be book knowledge. It might be actually practicing and learning how to be aware of what's going on around you. And then systems to run on, be aware of them, the different systems, how your company's system works, different systems that you can use for taxes, all these different things that are out there to help make our jobs easier. And confidence. Confidence is huge. So work on your confidence, and confidence can be gained. So if you do not feel confident, work on it, improve it. It's up to you what your confidence wants to be. If you tell yourself, I have confidence, and you work towards that, you're going to have confidence. But if you're sitting there saying, I don't have confidence, guess what? Unless you change that statement to I have confidence, you're right. So change it. You have confidence. You do. Make it happen. And then learn from mentors, learn from your upline, learn from books. And by mentors, your upline and your mentors can be the same thing, but Eric Worre is not in the same business as I am. Mike Morris is not in the same business I am. This Tony Robbins, not in the same business I am, but there's another person, maybe it's not Tony. Anyways, he does Monday webinars or something like that at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Anyways, so those are not people that are in my business, but they can definitely be mentors and show me how I can improve and better myself. And so I'm going to be following them because I want to learn and I want to become better. And you should too. Okay, then get out of your comfort zone. If you are in your comfort zone, you're not doing it right. Get out of your comfort zone. This right here, this periscoping, this is scary to me. I'll be honest. I know it might not seem like it, but this is scary. This is hard. But you know what? People need to know this information. And they were saying at the conference, one of the people said that there are like 60 million network marketers, and there were only 1,200 of us there. 60 million. So a lot of you didn't get this information and you need it. So I'm giving it to you. Every day, she had a certain amount of people that she had to talk to, and she journaled it. She made a goal with herself and was responsible for meeting that goal. And I liked that idea, keeping a journal and keep holding yourself accountable. But set your own goals. What are your goals? and journal them. Did you meet them? Make sure you do. Keep going till you do. And then get over the fear of prospecting. Make it fun. It does not have to be scary. It could be fun. And I'll be honest, I'll be the first to tell you that I thought, oh my gosh, it's scary. And I move around a lot. I've moved around ever since I was born. So it's odd to say, but hi Justin. So it's odd to say, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be scary. It can be fun. You're making new friends. Really, if you think about it, when you're prospecting, these are potentially new friends that you will know for life. Make it fun, because if you're not having fun, then are you going to have fun in your relationship throughout, the time of your relationship? So make it fun. Make a list. Make a list of your to-do list. Most successful people, if not all successful people, have a to-do list. And it doesn't mean they get it all done. She said sometimes they only get like 2/3 of it done. They don't always necessarily get it done, but they have the list. So make sure you have a list. And there is a fear of the unknown, but until you do it, it's not gonna help. So conquer that fear. It'll be okay. Knowledge takes away the fear. So again, your knowledge is power, and you will feel more powerful the more knowledge you have. So be aware of that. Use the company tools and systems. Most companies have different ways that you can educate yourself, and different systems, videos that you can share with prospects. Make sure you're utilizing them. They made them for a reason. 1, they're compliant. In most companies, they're compliant. 2, it makes it very easy for the new. It doesn't overwhelm, because I know, being new, I tend to overwhelm people when I tell them different things. So if you're showing a video, it's not going to overwhelm them. It'll usually just give them just enough information so that they don't feel overwhelmed, but so that they realize what you have to offer. So utilize that information. They study hard to make sure that that information is going to be as helpful to you as possible. Let's see. Use the same process that everyone, so don't reinvent the wheel, how to do it. So the reason why they say that is because it needs to be duplicable. You're going to have to understand that. But somebody else is going to have to be able to copy you. If they can't copy you, then it makes it harder for you to build your business. So make sure that you are able to be copied. Make sure that somebody else, and I hear this a lot, but make sure somebody else that may be watching you is thinking, well, I could do that. If they're thinking, I can do that, then you did it right. But if they're thinking, oh, I cannot do that, then you need to rethink how you're doing it. Again, that's a whole nother reason why you're using those videos, because if you're giving somebody a video or watching a video, then they're thinking, I can do that. If you're, teaching off of a sheet, they're thinking, I could do that, as they're watching you teach right off the sheet that they're reading through. So make sure that it's something that somebody else can copy. Your energy obviously is not going to be duplicable, but you can help them to learn how to have that energy and that passion and that drive. That's what you as a mentor are there to help them with. Persistence, consistency, and keep going. Make sure you are being persistent. It was a consistent thing throughout the conference, in all honesty. See, consistent. But they reiterated how follow-up is very key, and that not just one follow-up, but several follow-ups. And it'll be in the notes later, but there was a percentage. The first one, they didn't sign up with the first one. The second one, usually it took to the 4th follow-up or past before people signed up. So don't feel like you're doing it wrong if nobody's doing it, if nobody's signing up. Don't feel like you're doing wrong if they don't want to hear your message the first time. Keep talking. You may not be looking for that person, or it may take them time, but keep talking. Unless you're singing, your band will not find you. Unless you're talking, the people that are looking for you are not going to be able to find you. So you need to keep talking. Consistency, persistence. Keep going. Okay, product with me at all times. So she made sure she always had the product, and she always brought it out and used it. She didn't just bring it with her and hide it in her purse, but she had it, she utilized it. She made sure that made a little bit of a show of it. I mean, think about it. You want to make a little bit of a show so that people are aware of it, and they start asking questions. Have them ask you. I like that. But that way they can, it piques their curiosity. And then also, she said to ask for their text number over their phone number. And I can understand that, because sometimes I ask people for their phone number and they get that look like, why do you want my phone number? How much are you going to be calling me? Type thing. Whereas if you ask for a text number, they're like, oh, because, you know, you receive texts all the time. You don't necessarily have to respond to them. So they don't question it as much. So I liked that advice too. And then go to every meeting you can go to. And I like this one, and I do this one. I I go to every meeting I can. I can't always go to them, but I try to make it to as many as possible, because I learn, you know, even if I know or I think I know all the information, I still learn something. And I will go to other people's meetings. Like I've gone to Emma's. I've gone to Emma's meetings because, and she's not on my upline. She's on Missy's team, but she's not on Kim's, well, she is on Kim's team, I think, but she's not on Kristen's. So her and Kristen are like sideline buddies. But because she was doing a bingo class that I'd never been to, I had no idea what they were talking about, and I thought, I want to know how to do that. That sounds like it could be fun. I love bingo. So I wanted to know how to do it so I could incorporate it, because I love bingo. And you want to have fun. You want to give people a reason to, oh, I'm not going to watch my TV show, whatever TV show they always might watch. But you want to give them a reason not to have, you know, stay at home and watch it, but to go and see you and have fun and learn at the same time. So make sure you're going to any meetings that you can get to, so that you can keep growing your knowledge and you can learning new ideas. You can mastermind off of each other. It's a great way to do that, and it helps with development. You're helping to support the other person, and then, you know, it also helps with that follow the leader attitude that you want to grow in your team. So if you're doing it, even if they aren't doing it now, but if you're doing it, eventually they'll start doing it. If you are setting that example, eventually people will follow. And like I listen to Les Brown. They might not do it now, but if you keep doing it, they will do it eventually. I love Les Brown too. Oh, and Les Brown recommended her to speak at the GoPro event. Sorry. Let's see. And then get over your fear. You're going to have it. Fear, and that's one of the other people talked about this, but fear is not reality. So get over your fear. Go out and make reality happen. People are waiting to hear from you, specifically from your heart, from your soul, and they can tell that you care. The caring will show through. So make sure you're caring for people. Make sure that they're able to, you know, to hear your soul, speak to their soul. So, you know, you have that bond. And then make your joy come from their joy, because it really, if they realize that your joy is coming from their joy, that, I mean, really, in all honesty, that's what our job is, to help people and to care. And so it really will be our joy when it's their joy. I'll be honest, I love hearing about how different things have helped people that I've shared, you know, hey, you should try this. I love hearing that it helps them, because that truly is why I share. I want to help them. And I want them to know that the possibilities are out there and understand the possibilities. And so that's why I share. Why do you share? And you need to know. If you don't know your why, you'll be in a holding pattern. I really was for a long time in a holding pattern, and I didn't understand it because I thought I had a good why and I didn't. And then I found out what my why was. So make sure you understand your why. And Simon Sinek has a good book about that, if you don't. Or you can follow Eddie Villa, B-I-L-L-A. He does some episodes on it, so you can follow him and find out too. But make it happen. Bottom line, she said, make it happen. Get out of your comfort zone. Put your fear behind you. Make it happen. We are strong individuals. We are. We are all children of God. All of us. So we have it in us. It's not whether we have it in us. It is not whether you have it in us, in you. It is not, that is not the question. If you are thinking, I don't have it in me, that's the problem right there. You have it in you, but you need to believe. You need to believe in yourself. Until you believe into yourself, it's not going to happen. So believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to make it happen. You can do it. You guys have a great day. Bye.